these crewmates. So let's see what they can do here. Maybe this could be their first series to go the stretch. But we've got a game 1 draft. Let's jump in and see what these teams are working on.
All right.
IO ban, so they respecting the IO carry here. I think crewmates are probably the only Division 2 team that goes for it. That's cool. They get a free ban.
We did see them attempt it, right? I don't think successfully, but we have seen them pull out the Wisp.
Couple of pretty wild picks here in bans. A Terrorblade in the first phase too. I mean, not necessarily the craziest thing, but I like that coming out here because it is the 4th overall pick for Incubus, so they get that hard carry, then they get a couple bans, and so crewmates are just recognizing that and trying to take care of one of those hard carries. I think Incubus is going to be very good at using.
Now, although we know they like the Wisp, and I think this is mostly a function of it being banned out, I think they've only gotten it once, and it was literally the first game they played against Gorilla's Pride. GP went, okay, yeah, we should probably remove that, and then since then, I don't think they've had the opportunity. So, interesting.
Yeah, I really like the Batrider here. Not only it's like a meta hero, but Batrider has one of the highest win rates for Shadow Shaman, which is a hero Incubus really likes to run. So I think they get a free ban there, or at least they're going to think twice before picking it. And it's also really good versus Mars, but it is banned as well. Oh, dude, I'm so happy. They're literally doing what I wrote, all right?
Oh, shit.
They are
it's
literally,
scripted.
all right. I'll tell you guys. So here's the thing. Shaker, our boy Shaker right here, he has one of the best matchups versus Phoenix ever. And Incubus, they're one of the few teams that run that Phoenix 5. So,
why does Earthshaker have such a favorable win rate against Phoenix? Oh, all right, well, here's the other way.
Because you have a lot of reach, right? So you can just fissure Ancient Totem. Someone's probably going to jump the Phoenix before she can do anything, because her armor is pretty garbage. She just, dies if you...
Just a way to start the fight and catch the Phoenix from super far
out. And the shard has essentially made it better, because now you can fissure and Totem to chain stun it, which gives even more time for someone to combo up and get the finish damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I like this. Gotta have a clock player if you're going to give the Shaker away, so... They were prepared.
Yeah, that's a really good grab, actually.
Yep.
Sometimes you can make some saving plays as like the 5 or the 4 clockwork versus Bat, too. Because like hook one of your core heroes, you manage to at least stop the pull. Pretty clutch.
So what about the Nyx here? It's really good versus Puck. It's a hero that...
It's really good against both teams. So if you have third pick, you probably don't want to ban it and grab it for yourself if you can run it.
Yeah,
I think really amazing for both sides.
Yeah, it can be a little hard to run the double, though. I don't know. Double melees has some issues sometimes. It just depends. They don't know anything else about the rest of Incubus. So then, like, sometimes the rest of this draft gets a little bit funky, and suddenly all your melee heroes is getting eaten up by like an Ursa or something. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
They'll try to cover the Bat pick a little bit. They ban out that Oracle.
I think Grim is looking kind of spicy.
Oh, the other one, the Tide Hunter. Okay. All right. Are we banning this Nature's Prophet now, huh?
Just get rid of all the good offlanders?
Huh? Yeah. I'm just thinking about Bat matchups.
Yeah, I think you take the Nyx too, dude. I don't know. It's so scary to play Bat versus Nyx. That little bug just waiting.
Didn't you hear Trent? Then you just pick Ursa.
Well, I mean, I would agree much more so for the Incubus side that it's good and worth. I don't really like it that much for crewmates, but for Incubus, yeah, I'd probably take it when there's Shaker and Batrider. No one else combo breaks quite like Nyx Assassin. Now, what I wouldn't want to see is a 3 clockwork, though. Don't go that far.
Has anyone run that? Surely in other regions it's been
there've been a couple.
Yeah.
I think Europe likes it. But
I don't think we've actually seen it in SA. It's only been support clocks.
Correct. In fact, I think we've barely had any 4. We might have had a couple. It's mostly been 5 clocks that I feel like we've seen.
Yeah, weirdly enough.
Radiant team ban.
Oh!
Smart ban. This does potentially leave the Nyx open, though. Incubus will have the first third pick.
It is a really good combo with the Puck. We know that's what they did last time, but they also play... Don't they play Benny Alchemist, too? So now the AA's banned. That opens that up a little bit further.
Definitely.
Radiant team
Like
pick.
Morphling.
they actually run a lot of Brave
Whoa.
on FCR, so the AA is pretty scary for them.
So
but with
Bowie, is
throw,
this
I don't think.
a Razor respect ban here or something? Who's that guy? The Lightning Revenant? Someone's playing him?
I think if you're picking throw like that, it's okay to ban the Razor. Like
10
usually,
seconds
I mean,
remaining.
it's a classic counter, but isn't that hero just like, in terms of the game, what does he do in
Oh,
25
man.
minutes? Like Razor
it's so
seems
weird. Like I'm starting to see a little bit of Razor here and there. Like it's really good versus throw. That's all I gotta say. It's not a great hero, but it's really good versus throw.
Okay.
Yeah, I think if they were to 18th or 17th pick the throw, it wouldn't matter that much. But they went for this early
Radiant team
pick.
Grim's
Okay, the Grimstroke you talked about.
Yeah.
Cool.
Quality
Pretty
hero
classic.
for crewmates. Just looks
Yep.
nice.
Double lasso. Gotta have that ink swell for the Batrider.
It's just a pretty good laner too.
Yep. Good reach. A lot of reach on this lineup, actually. All three of these heroes have pretty good reach.
5 seconds.
So you can 5 this Clockwork because you picked a troll. So you can go back for your 4 now as Incubus, and then you have a potential 3 puck or mid puck depending on the last picks.
Going for the Ma Earth Spirit here. Is that the play?
They could still Nyx after this. I mean, I'm always down for the Earth Spirit. They could Marana. She's a little unreliable with their setups though. Just trying to think of ranged 4s. If they got a Wind Ranger player, it's decent.
They really they play a lot of that
Ranged
shaman.
force.
Would they go for the shaman still?
Yeah, they could. It
Benefits,
doesn't look
lets you
amazing.
Roche easy and gives you some tower push. It's not bad.
Yeah, I guess they can Roche already pretty well. So maybe I guess Tusk looks kind of good here. You have Tusk Troll, that's pretty strong. You have the Shard against the Shaker. You can dodge some stuff with. You can
How about
save
4
from
Rubik?
the lasso.
It looks like
It's
an okay
actually-
Rubik
yeah.
game. Earthshaker, Bat
Oh yeah,
Rider.
jeez, yeah, ranged 4s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some great
Rubik's-
setup. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a Rubik game.
I'm down with the Rubik.
I like having Rubik when I have Clockwork on my team or the enemy team too, because you can play around with the cogs, the telekinesis.
Oh yeah.
I love it against Clockwork specifically, but they can combo together too.
Fire team pick. Mirror
Oh,
Oh, they actually went back from Rana. All right. So,
benefits
so
of
my initial
Mirana.
reaction was that
Here,
like,
yeah.
oh, a range 4, I'm gonna pick Mirana, but I'm not really a big fan of their setups. I think they're gonna have to go back for something decent. And ooh,
Trent
is
is
this
the
what they've
alien.
set up for?
I see.
This was their
Wow.
game plan coming into this.
All right. Crewmates trying something different here. Now, we've talked a little bit about Arc Warden. Hero doesn't feel amazing right now. Obviously,
10
he's a
seconds
super specialist type hero, and if you can play him at peak, he's viable.
5
But
seconds remaining.
this hero has been in much more broken forms in the past, maybe is a fair way to frame it.
But guys,
Yes.
you can soulbind the flux.
Yes,
Oh
you can.
boy.
Get it?
You can
Wow.
If
soulbind
you're next
the
to
flux.
an ally, so it's funny because it's useless.
That is a
There's a
great
good
Dota dad
aspect.
joke. Well done.
Thanks.
There's a good aspect of our coordinate here against the troll matchup. As long as whoever troll ults stands still,
True.
you can double magnetic field, and
10
troll
seconds
will not be
remaining.
able to hit unless he gets MKB. Not really an item he wants to buy, so
5
I
seconds
think
remaining.
up to a certain point in the game, they do have that advantage versus troll. I mean, that said, you're against Puck, Clock, Marana, so you have a lot of gap close for the Arc
Yeah,
Warden.
I was
He
just
can
going
be
to say, I
doubled.
think
Team
they
back.
need some kind of big frontliner here. Earthshaker, Bat Rider, not the kind of frontliner that can run in. They need that Tide Hunter or Underlord that can be the magnet for all this damage. Arc Warden is a true glass cannon. Once you get in his face, he's really not that scary. It's when he's able to sit back and just drop his full rotation with 2 Arc Wardens.
Radiant
He's
team back.
he's a little Drow Ranger-esque in that regard.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, the Underlord actually looks really nice other than the lane. Like, I'd love to have the pit versus Marana and Puck,
Yeah.
but he doesn't build force, and the lane's kind of ugly. But it's also a melee Clockwork, so, like, maybe you can still get away with it.
Question.
I like
the,
four
the
Shaker.
Brewmaster ban here. I
Is
think
this-
Brew would be really good too.
Mid arc or safe lane arc? Any
5
idea
Safe
what
lane.
Safe lane.
safe lane?
Yeah,
For
Yeah,
sure.
we're out on
They
mid.
like to run it on FCR.
Mid's done. Okay.
Veno or Enigma are both still in. They're okay.
Dire team
Yeah, I like Enigma in concept, but I think it's so greedy to run Arc and Enigma
Radiant
together.
team.
I
Oh
think.
yeah.
Underlord.
All right, there we go.
All right. I like this.
I really
Great.
like the pick for the game. I just hope his lane isn't a disaster.
Yeah,
Because
I agree.
aside from the laning stage, the pick's amazing.
Crewmates, that's
need
going to
an
be the name of the
offlaner
game
here.
for them. It's like, all right, can we get out of this laning phase? If we
I mean,
can
they have a
somehow win
shaker,
lanes, we're golden.
Right? They can just block the wave. He can maybe get
It's
a
not
couple pulls
impossible.
off. It's definitely
Yes.
doable.
It's not that they
Yeah.
like it's going to be super hard. I'm more just like they have to get out of the lanes, okay, or this game's
Yeah.
going to be really, really hard. They should be able to. They've got the tools, but whew,
Yeah, I like this Batrider Shaker combination because sometimes, if the Fissure is not perfect, you can actually save the enemy mid when you're ganking, but the Batrider doesn't really care about the Fissure at all. But they are against a puck, so it's really wonky. The Shaker can't rotate that much, even though he can give the Underlord a good lane with the Fissure block. He feels kind of useless in the first 5 minutes, so I'm really curious to see
Ugh.
how his game's gonna go down when they get the Legion, huh?
So this is your anti-bat, right? Jupiter's going to take it. You've got
Yeah.
press the attack for lasso, and also just the sticky stacks and whatnot. But LC,
Can you like bubble the duels?
I don't like this. I've seen Jenkins talking about the LC versus Batrider matchup, and he says that Batrider is not even about lasso anymore, right? The cooldown is so
Yes.
big.
Agree.
You're all about the flame break and stuff. It's not a good hero, but I guess the duo here is really good because you can
Wow.
prevent the Underlord TP. I don't know.
This is weird.
I kind of have to go with Incubus here, but I hate the Legion pick.
Same. It's like, I think Incubus are more likely to win because they're a stronger team. We've got all this history, but I really like this Crewmates draft a lot. I've learned Arc Warden. He's hard right now, but I'd love to see them win their first game with Arc Warden. That'd be pretty damn cool.
There's a lot of pressure on Analog on the Batrider. He
Yeah.
is the like do stuff hero. And then the two hardest points will be like getting the first tower for their team and then finding the space for calves to get items on the Earthshaker. Because Arc Warden becomes this like vacuum that sucks up everything, and then there's also a Batrider and an Underlord on his team, so the waves are going to be few. They need to really make an effort and a conscious decision to give him gold. But I'm going with Crewmates. I actually,
Okay.
if I'm going to pick a draft that I like enough for these guys to win, this is fairly close. It's got its risks, but I respect the coming in here with the Arc Warden.
It's a stylish draft, that's for sure. All right. Well, Gary, I need your help, buddy. I'm stunned. I saw an Arc Warden pick. I don't even know what to think. Are you ride or die with the Arc Warden? Is that where we're going now? There's no king for you to rely on.
There's no king. No, I'm looking at this trying to figure out who I have to ride or die with, Zyori. I mean, Arc Warden, you fall in love with her or him. I'm not sure what the alien is, but I haven't seen this hero in a while. Theban, what does Arc Warden give Crewmates?
Oh, Arc Warden gives them a pretty hard carry. I've been watching a few pub games, and I've seen Arc Warden shine quite a lot, especially with the rise of Medusa, Troll Warlord. These heroes are not that good against Arc Warden unless you get this Swift Blink to be able to get in there, get to the back line, try to catch him. That being said, we've probably going to see a nice game this time around. A lot of team fighting going on. I like Earthshaker. I like Batrider. Kind of talked a lot about that, how it's such a great combo. Both insanely good, I would say, tier 1 heroes, right? Or even S tier heroes in their role.
Yeah, they sure are. Right, I need to quickly restart my Dota. If anything happens, you'll play by playing, because I'm stuck on player
Alright, no
perspective.
problem. Yeah, don't worry, I got you. We got a 5-man smoke in here onto Crewmates. Batrider gonna use Firefly level 1 and get out of there. And that might just be it. I mean, Crewmates notice that there's 5 heroes here. They don't want to die, so they're gonna scatter off. We're probably gonna see Arc Warden go for the top
30
runes,
seconds to
while the
battle.
Batrider just walks back to block his wave. He's okay. He's gonna sit at the tier 2 tower. He'll right back up his HP. Doesn't even need to use a tango. He does have Firefly level 1 though. That's a little game losing for his laning stage.
Yeah, not having that sticky napalm. Right, I'm back in. Yeah, there's a little bug if you do an Overwatch case before you get into the lobby. I had Arc Warden's player perspective and I was watching his cursor go around, but it's the fog of war that gets stuck as well.
The battle
It's a little bit
begins.
irritating. Jupiter, gonna have his rune contested. Grabs it, gonna take a lot of damage from these two ranged heroes though. Down to half HP already. Just a tango. Get back into lane. What's Benny doing? He's contesting the Earthshaker Fisher blocks. That's pretty cool. Does it accomplish anything?
Much, Gary. No, it doesn't. Unless he cancels that clarity, then it would accomplish something. If he's planning to TP, I should have canceled that clarity. It would have been nice.
Well, he TP's back. Spotted under that Dara Observer Ward. So it's him and the Clockwork up against this Earthshaker and Underlord. Another little Fisher there. Underlord, of course, can have that Firestorm to try and shove the wave. Get that level 2 up as quickly as you can. In that mid lane, Puck up against Batrider. Oh, they're still battling Hijack. They're giving him the punches. Clockwork's got some nice body blocks, but the Underlord does get away just a little bit until the ranged axes are back up off cooldown again, and Nuage just gets the first blood. That
Yeah,
Orb of
this is
Venom.
what I was worried about in the laning stage. Clockwork Troll is insanely strong together because he got that Troll Whirling Axe setup, and then the Clockwork can just come around, use battery.
He might get another. Caps is completely out of mana, no Fisher, so yeah,
That's
that
pretty dead to me.
Battery Assault, Orb of Venom, ranged axes, 2 kills in the bot lane there for the Benny and Nuage's safe lane. Troll and Clockwork doing great. And yeah, Trent mentioned it in the draft as well. That Underlord, hoping that he would have a good lane, but so far, not looking too hot.
Lane only gets worse too. Once the Clockwork hits level 3, I mean, he's got more regen coming out now too with those 2 kills. The way that you punish this lane is like sitting in the creep waves, constantly casting Firestorm, making sure the Clock's HP is not so high since he went Orb of Venom and Windlace. Like, it's pretty easily punishable.
It's a nice little jukes up top by D-Flash. He tried to snipe out the courier, and Mar wasn't able to land that arrow. And his bottom again, this Clockwork straight up in the face of the Earthshaker. Like, Caps is going to go and find a different home. Bullying both these heroes away from the creep wave.
It's a free farm lane for Troll.
Completely. Yeah, and then looking at the CS board, Puck at 11-4 also. Batrider, 4 and... Theban, what's happened in the mid lane? Mini's just annihilating
It's very
Analog.
simple, Gary.
Oh my
Come
goodness.
on, Gary. He started with Firefly. you know why he got
What,
owned.
is that
He started
bad?
with Firefly. Oh yeah, it's awful. I mean, without Napalm, Batrider can't lane mid. He doesn't even have a skill.
Whew.
It's like just try going to the mid lane with the Batrider and not skilling anything and get to level 2.
Tower is under attack.
That's what it is. Exactly.
Jeez, so yeah, Mini's going to have this wand, the null tally, get into that bottle. Analog's going to have his bottle soon, I guess. We'll see if they actually manage to get him that early rune spawn. Top lane, how's that all going? D-Flash being contested at his pull spot. Jupiter going to get tagged by the Inkswell, but in comes Mar with a double
Arrow.
leaps in on top of the
Arrow.
Grimstroke. Does he even need to spend the arrow? They're just going to punch down the Grim.
Alright. Oh, it's so cool when you use the arrow and
Makes a
hit
nice
him
noise.
without a disable, you know.
Satisfying.
Yeah. Actually, this is probably my least favorite lane. Legion Commander Morana. Oh, yucks. I play so much Morana, and what I learned from doing so is you always want to have some kind of a slow or a disable in your lineup. Sanking, Axe, Tidehunter. You know, these kind of heroes, they feel amazing. Even Brewmaster.
Yeah, something that just sets you up for it.
Yep, and you just dominate your lane from there. You can manipulate creep waves easily, you can stop pulls, you get kills, and then now you can rotate and help other lanes, and you've already enabled the offlaner. Legion Commander, maybe she's strong in the lane, but doesn't really provide too much disable options for you until she hits duel.
Yeah, and that point you made about the creep manipulation, a big reason why the Dire have centered up that large camp. Morana can't arrow the big creeps, can't pull the wave. Mar realizing, hang on a second, I can't do anything there. I'm going to have to just keep playing the lane. Bit of damage onto Jupiter, press the attack, and 13 one charges ready. Shouldn't really be a kill here, but Flash has moved forward. Giving it a good old try. Now what's this FCR Arc Warden up to? Double Wraith Band into Hand of Midas. Do we still see that Maelstrom build?
Perfect.
As he gets arrowed up, actually. Should be fine to get under tower. So we've seen a few shifts. They're just continuing to battle D-Flash with a Starstorm. They'll kill him.
Oh, it missed a stroke though. Yikes.
And Caps
The
falls
Shaker
down
also
bottom.
dying bottom.
Nuage
Yep, Clockwork level 3.
goes for those bounty runes. Finds a solo kill on the Earthshaker. takes the rune away from Batrider now. He's got a regen bottled up. He would have loved to get that bounty, though.
It's such a big problem to play Earthshaker into Clockwork like this.
What's Clock
especially
doing?
in the same lane? Oh, he's going
diving.
in.
It's a level 6
That's
puck.
what he's doing.
They've got Coil, they've got a Waning Rift in a sec. Analog under tower does have the backup of the Earthshaker. Man, this Clock really is putting
That's a
the
regen.
the fear of God into this crewmate side.
I would have preferred if he just went back bottom though, and instead of diving the tier 1 tower mid, just try to keep punishing this Underlord.
Nice
So they
Coil
got
mid.
11 last hits.
They do get the lasso on the puck though with a ton of napalm stacks. D-Flash dies top,
Ashes
the Arc
top.
Warden's dropping as well. They're going more and the right clicks from the Mirana will secure it. As mid lane they did slay Mini. Analog there with a nice little play, just kept on running towards him.
So one team has Legion plus Mirana, and the other team has Arc Warden with a Grimstroke. Like, there's legit no synergy in these two heroes, right? When you play Arc Warden, you want melee heroes who can just go in with your Inkswell. And they don't got that, so... And they're trying to fight into Incubus at the same time. They're just giving away way too many kills in a lane that probably doesn't deserve kills.
Man, now Troll is 1v1ing Underlord. Like, Troll's winning against Underlord, Clock's winning against Earthshaker. That bot lane is
very-
super hard loss for crewmates.
Yeah, it
And
is.
Nuage, he's spotted out Caps here on the way back. He's got Boots and Windlace, so what is it, 375 against 355? He's going to catch up to this pretty easily. Fisher block. It doesn't stop him on the staircase, so he just keeps on going. And where's the puck? Puck has actually gone back up towards the top Radiant Triangle. It's just going to be the Clockwork that gets the solo kill, it looks like. Poor Earthshaker. Does he get the neutral deny, maybe? He's trying to juke around.
No.
FCR, Mar gets the Arc Warden kill top, and they
one more
found
for
D-Flash as well. Yes, they trade back for the Mirana, but the chase of this Clockwork against Earthshaker is far too interesting. But the Fisher block,
that
whoa,
Fisher.
Is under
it actually
All
stops
right.
him.
Dyer's
All
structures
right,
are
that
fortified.
works. That was pretty nice. I mean, that's probably the nicest thing we've seen from Crewmates in this game so far.
Dyer's top
Things
tower
have not been looking good for them.
Yeah, I mean 10-2. It's a 4K lead, not even 8 minutes in so far. I don't know. I'd say the back kill on the puck was pretty damn nice for the crewmates as well. At least Analog's having an okay time after that initial first 3 or 4 levels.
Oh yeah, that's true. Actually, I didn't even catch the Batrider killing the puck, to be honest. So, thank you for letting me know. I think
There
I
was
was
a lot of
watching top
action.
or something.
Yeah, there were
Yeah,
3
yeah.
kills top. There was 1 kill mid. That's all
I mean,
kicking off.
that back kill is actually insanely big because he's level 8 now. And he can actually go top and fight with his teammates. Here it is, he TP's up here. Jupiter.
It's cancelled
he
by
got
the
cancelled.
coil though, and the Clockwork's
Oh,
on the
no.
bat. Up at that top rune spot, the Batrider, he lassos the clock. At top, D-Flash is getting Starstormed and a duel onto the Arc Warden. They're going to pick him up. FCR's down. The win there. 10 damage bonus. Comes in for Jupiter and another one. A bonus kill. A double. Comes through for your Legion. It looks like the bat did slip
Jesus.
away from the puck and the Clockwork, but being forced away from lane doesn't feel particularly good.
Dyer's top tower
This is a handling already. 8.5 minutes in.
Yep. You know what they need to do? They need to have Grimstroke lane with Underlord, and they had Shaker lane with Arc Warden in this game.
That would have been a good idea.
Or something like that. Because this is like legit 0 synergy lanes coming out from Crewmates on both of the side lanes. Like, again, Legion Mirana is a bad lane, but Grimstroke and Arc Warden is way worse of a lane.
It looks like they're doing exactly what you're saying. Like, Underlord, he TP's top, put the Grimstroke up there. The trouble being, there's a lot of Radiant heroes swarming up here, knowing that Underlord has TP'd, he's stuck. They're spotted under a dire ward, so they know it's coming, but Underlord's spotted in the trees as the D-Flash Grimstroke's caught in the cogs, arrowed up, slain within it. And does Legion go for this? Has duel ready. Attempts to go for the duel play with the orb over it. Might just be a victory with a Starstorm there. Not quite fast enough, but still a kill. And Jupiter is unstoppable. 6-0 on this Legion.
Yeah, I mean, if he got another dual kill there, yikes. 20 damage this early into the game. That's as much as a Claymore. Claymore gives you 20 damage, costs 1,350 gold.
Free money. Alright, Bat is taking stacks. He's got his boots of travel. And we know Batrider can perform miracles when he's got that bot BKB. Just needs to buy time for the Arc Warden, but yeah, FCR is being hounded wherever he goes.
Yeah, I think this is the biggest problem in this game is Arcwarden's weakest timing, laning stage, early game, and he's getting destroyed right now. He's also going for a Midas first. You know what I prefer to see nowadays, Gary? I prefer to see the Maelstrom first instead of the Midas. And then you go for the Midas later.
So that's you fight and farm. So it's got the...
Exactly. It lets you fight, farm, and also just
push waves.
Not be a burden to your team.
Just don't be a burden, guys.
Yep.
Oh, he's sitting back in the jungle, spotted by Mars Mirana. And you can feel the real weight of this is down bottom. They lasso up the troll. He's got battle trance and 6-1, but he's going to get... Oh, no, he doesn't get killed. They got the coil now onto Analog. The turnaround there. I thought they might have enough lockdown, but it's only a level 4 Earthshaker. And Jupiter finds another one onto D-Flash. Second dual win.
Okay, there's an 8k goal lead. It's just 10 minutes into the game.
It's pretty nuts. Underlord has TP'd into a DD Legion, by the way. Sure, she's trapped up inside the Pit of Malice with that Firestorm, but Puck rotating in from the right-hand side. Has Earn. Nuage has killed another hero behind bottom tier 1. I don't know where to look. There's just Crewmates heroes dying in every spot of the map possible. Bat, maybe he can kill the Mirana? Oh, she's got a leap. She's fine. Never mind. But
you know what, Gary? This is a perfect example of why you need to have synergetic and strong lanes.
It sure is. Like this Radiant team is just like a tidal wave. Coming
tidal wave? More like a tsunami.
Yeah. It's huge. It's a big wall of damage, and they're chasing another hero for another duel victory. 30 up on Jupiter.
Like when you tell me tidal wave, I'm thinking of like something you can surf on, you know, right?
No, I mean, a tidal wave is like what you get after an earthquake, like the big wall of water.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then my bad. I thought is that the same as a tsunami?
I don't know the definition of tsunami, but sure, we'll say it is. I think so. Tsunami. Let's have a look. There's nothing there. There's nothing else going on. Yeah, it's a series of waves in the water. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. Like where
just farming. Yeah, what's up?
Where does the Dire play? Is what I'm trying to figure out right now.
They just don't. They just play at tier 2 towers and hope creep waves get pushed into them. Because right now the troll at 12 minutes in the game just farmed the enemy triangle, has a battlefield ready with power treads,
and they've caught the bat top. Still holding hook shot. He's lassoed the Puck, trying to get a bit of damage back onto him, but Analog,
just the orb.
Nice hook shot in there. Nuages will secure it. Unstoppable clockwork. Like, we're talking about the Legion, the Puck, everything like this, but that clock pick has been superb in the mid lane. Jupiter moves in, looking for the duel. Where's the backup? There's no one coming. It is just a 1v1. And Arc Warden is losing. Level 7 against level 9. Safe lane against off lane.
Damage.
Still on a monster kill streak as bottom lane Benny. He gets Echo Slammed. A kill. Yes, for Crewmates. They get the troll.
I was kind of wondering if Benny was actually going to continue to stay bottom lane where there's like 3 heroes rotating down there. It's better if you just went somewhere else. What they could really use on Crewmate right now is just to group up bottom and try to take this tier 1 tower, even with the Arc Warden. I know the Arc Warden is kind of weak right now, but you might have to just bring him there, bring the Bat Rider there. Because if they have a 5v5 fight, Incubus is not going to win the fight like 5-0. They will lose heroes. So if you can get maybe like a 3-for-2 trade for Crewmates, that's going to be worth it for you.
Yeah, and just like an objective like that right now, lining your pockets with any amount of gold is going to feel good for Crewmates. Hook shot straight in from the clockwork. Trapping D-Flash. The Dark Rift is coming. Is it fast enough? The kill for Clock still comes through. And Hijack says, see you, buddy, I'm out of there.
But you can totally picture, right? If this Arc Warden actually went for a Maelstrom, then he would have like either a Javelin or a Mythra Hammer early on, you know, some fighting. And then once you get the Maelstrom, you pop the Tempest double. And I got like these double chain lightnings going off.
Ooh, up at top.
So much team fight.
Do you coil it? Do you spot it? No, not quite. Try to guess which way the Bat Rider went. Unsuccessful this time from Mini. Ooh. Oh, that's a nice little pit with a Fisher. Clock and the Mirana caught up in a soul bind now. They've overstepped their bounds. This is a big streak if they kill off Nuages and maybe get Ma as well. The leap away, they get the Clock. 500 gold into the pocket of the Earthshaker, so that's Blink Dagger ready now, and the Mirana gets lassoed up. A nice chain of events.
Blink. 15 minutes in. That's solid. Just out of nowhere. Got a dagger.
Yeah, he's been involved in 3 of their 5 kills, and a couple of them in the last couple of minutes.
Yep.
But
If it's something to mention, and they've stopped the bleeding at 10k gold though, Gary.
yeah, it's plateauing out a little bit. It's
50 minutes.
flatlining. I was looking at this map, and you know, when I asked where do they play, the process of elimination that Incubus have been doing is pretty spot on. Like, they play a hero top, player in that top jungle, wards there as well, as Ma caught up inside that pit, silenced, so can't leap now. Another kill coming through for Crewmates as they do group up bottom lane to pressure the tier 1. Coach Steven coming in handy.
Thank you, thank you. I'm telling you,
Radiant's
like,
bottom tower is under
one thing
attack.
Incubus don't have is a really good team fight.
Tower is under
Oh, they do have the good pick off though. That hood on the Underlord makes him a little tanky. Double damage in again for Jupiter. Jumps in with a swipe
Oh,
down.
God, that
no dual
Legion.
victory, but they'll get one from D-Flash here. Just cast your spell, cast your spell. Get
Give
it
him
on
the
the
duel.
grim.
Give him the duel.
Give me the duel.
Give him the duel.
Come on, bonus damage. I want 40. Oh, it's going to be more than 40 because it's level 2 duel now, up to 50 damage.
Huge. Dude, this Legion is gigantic. This might be the most farmed Legion I have seen at this minute in the game.
Second in net worth. Barely behind the troll, honestly. That's a troll with Battle Fury. And your Legion is now top of the net worth.
Yeah. Hood also helps him man fight into Batrider and Underlord too. Very good buy from him.
Sure does. But it's this kind of movement here, right? Where Jupiter's farming Ancients, they got Ward in that top jungle. So they know that Arc Warden's not bottom, not triangle, not jungle. He's hiding somewhere. Let's go find him. Smoke up from Mini and Nuages. And they're even gonna try and... Wait, what were they doing? Oh, they were trying to de-ward. I thought they were blocking the camps. No,
Dire's middle tower is
they want to keep that farm for themselves. It's still a group up bottom from Crewmates with that Blink Earthshaker, so something that could go their way.
It's good. Stay bottom. Batrider's pushing top. You got good lanes farmed right now. Wait for the enemy to react to this pressure bottom and top, then Arcward can go out and farm after that.
Oh, they nearly catch the Mirana bot. Just about leaps away, not getting caught the same time as she was a couple of minutes ago.
Dire's middle tower is
That's
under
Mirana with drums, double Wraithband treads, by the way.
Carry.
What's she got? Is that a Mage Slayer queued up next for Mirana?
Yeah, it is a really garbage build though, because he needs to be buying team items for his team
Warden.
to end the game.
Hook shotted. It's Clockwork soloing someone again. Is Puck going to come and steal this? No. It goes the way of Clockwork for an 8-1. Bottom,
That
there's
goal?
the big fight. Finally kicking it off on a Jupiter. Half HP Legion, but like you said, the Hood now with the one charge is up.
Firestorm?
In comes the Batrider.
good.
Lassos up the
They're
Legion.
good.
Nice pick off. Dual win.
Oh.
Catches out the Legion. Mini gets a double. Hijack and Caps both down. Batrider can't finish the job. Arrow, is that going to connect? Nope, slides straight past him, but it's already a triple for the Puck. And it might be an ultra if they can keep tabs on this bat. Korea gives vision on the high ground. They've got him. A beyond godlike
Batrider.
Legion.
Dude, this Puck, how much damage did he do in that fight? That was just... Alright, that was a lot of damage. They were all stacked up. I think got like a 4-man silence and an orb.
The prize is mine.
And then the Legion, as soon as the duel ended, you get that press the attack effect, right? So he removed all the napalms, and now the Batrider could no longer kill him. It looked good. I thought they were gonna kill the Legion commander, and then it didn't when the Puck came in.
Yeah, it looked good until it didn't.
Phew.
Are we going to see some cool Aghanim shards or anything in this game? Just, you know, it seems so free for Incubus to do whatever they want. Let's see some of these new shards. Let's have a...
Honestly, it looks pretty free now. I wasn't gonna say it was looking free like before that last team fight though, because this Mirana's not buying team items apart from this drums, and then Dire do have really strong team fight later on. You know, we've seen teams come back down 30k before.
We have. That is true. And, you know, you'd argue Arc Warden's one of the better heroes to do it as Ma. Silenced. I'm going to pick off down bot. Still need to convert these kills into some kind of objective. Like that tier 1 is still standing at 400 HP. 20 minutes in. But having lost your bat top to a Puck already. Double damage Mini with that Witchblade going into the Deso right-click build. And Incubus pop into Roshan. How's the big fella doing?
There we go. this is what they got to be doing right now. They're probably running out of ideas of like what to do on the map on the side of Incubus, but their goal should just be still to play 2 lanes, farm, and do rush as soon as you can. Mod dying bottom is definitely giving away something to Dire.
I'll just throw him a bone. Here's a little treat for you. So even though they are 17k ahead, it's not like they can just go high ground. They do need to...
No, not against Bat, Underlord, Shaker, Grim, Arc Warden. Literally some of the best high ground defending heroes.
It looks like Arc Warden is trying to levy this Hand of Midas and the Maelstrom into a late game build, going Boots of Travel next, try and split push the map. Something which Arc and Bat can do reasonably well.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Just need to get to that point first, and that's the difficulty so far. They are grouped up bottom. Earthshaker looking for that wraparound.
Has fallen.
Puck and Clockwork wanting to join in too. Troll Legion shoving out in towards mid lane. Mirana gets fissured. Underlord gets the Pit of Malice in, but the Dark Rift coming. It's time to retreat, time to fall back. The Bat Rider dropping so lowly. Oh, Analog already shredded. And Jupiter gets a kill elsewhere. They've, Dark Rift into mid lane. They're going to kill off the Grimstroke now. The Troll moves in, he finds the takedown, and Underlord's going to get netted up. How do they end up there?
Oh god, that's where his Dark Rift was going. It was going for the split push, Gary.
Out of the frying pan into the fire.
Oh man.
Well then. 33 to 7.
It's time to go next, Gary.
It feels that way. I mean, Troll's not even bothering BKB. SNY, Battle Fury, Aghanim's coming up next. Aghanim's Troll. Oh, no, now he switches to BKB. Okay, he's not messing around.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Time to end the game. Mage Slayer, is that ready for Mirana now? Oh, it's coming on Courier. I genuinely don't think I've seen that item in a pro game yet that I've
Dire's
cast.
bottom tower has fallen.
I think that's true. We have not casted any Mage Slayers in South American DPC.
I got it confused once with Witchblade and got rightfully called out for it. But that's the closest to Mage Slayer I've been. There's my own brain tricking it. A smoke top. They know about this. They've already pinged it. Batrider's TPing. Not going to get caught by Jupiter, but the rest of them might. Smoke might get broken in a second as they line up for a potential kill on the Clockwork. Is this even worth it? I mean, a kill's a kill, I guess. Going straight onto Nuages, they blow him up pretty quickly. So, oh, they haven't finished him though. They haven't finished him though. The cogs come out, the hook shot back. Nuages is in. They need more damage. Finally killing, but the coil onto the Grimstroke only means Earthshaker's got a little bit of room. The duel, where is it? Jupiter waiting until the final moment for that bonus damage win, and they're hunting for the Underlord. He's got TP ready.
90.
He looks like he's all right, but yeah, 90 bonus damage on a BKB Blink Legion at 23 minutes. And they're still looking for Hijack. They pinged him out. They absolutely know he's here. Dark Rift. I don't know if that's going to be fast enough. This puck outputs a lot of damage. Jump forward. Yeah, okay. He's a tanky Underlord. Mr. Batrider, with your BKB, this is your time to shine. But there's a Moonlight Shadow coming your way.
Hey Gary, have you had dinner yet?
Yeah? Why? What's up?
Alright, just checking, because, you know, I'm watching Incubus Feast at the moment.
I'm getting a little bit hungry, though. Yeah, I could do with a snack. I've got a Kit Kat in front of me for after this game.
Kit Kat?
Yeah?
Jesus. That's just a bar of diabetes right there.
Jesus Christ. What do you want from me? I want a bit of sugar to perk up. Eat a carrot. I'm not a rabbit.
I want my casting bite to be healthy. You know?
Well, I'm not going to be eating cucumbers for you, that's for sure. Arrow top, nicely lined up. DD Puck, say goodbye Underlord to get some good chain stuns onto Mini here with a lasso and the BKB bat. A lot of this Puck's pretty huge. That Echo Slam lands, and Mar now stuck in here with a silence. Under the Firefly, and Legion with the big BKB looking for the duel onto the Earthshaker. Mar just turns around and hits the aggressors as D-Flash TP's home. But a kill on Puck there, a pretty juicy one, given what, 700 gold to Analog.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are just playing the map and waiting for items to come up. Troll Warlord has Aegis and Satanic. It's Rosh. I mean, Aegis is about to run out, but they know, like, if they go high ground,
They might just waste some time, so might as well just kill heroes first and then go high ground.
Top tower is under attack.
He's had enough. He's going in.
Hit tier 3. Yeah, what is Aegis? 2 seconds left. It's going to expire. And there it goes. Trapped inside the Pit of Malice. Rod of Atos doesn't combo up with it. And they've cleared through that tier 3 pretty damn quickly.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
Arc Warden, come on, get the bubbles going. Magnetic Field will slow them down little by little, but when Puck respawns, it feels like that top lane's going to get shoved. Guard up the next Roshan if they need to. When's that next desperation smoke from the crewmates? Because they've got no blink echo, do they? 70 seconds for that level 2 echo to come off cooldown.
You know, I don't think crewmates really understand how far behind they are in this game. You know, they feel like, yeah, we got the high ground defense. It's true, they do have it, right? To be honest, if there was no this little like gold lead showing at the top, you really wouldn't be able to tell that they're down 23k gold.
Even when it's 37-9 and they've only taken one tier 1 tower?
Yeah, okay. I mean, you would think like, oh, they got skills, you know, they can come back, they can get a nice 4-man echo against Incubus lineup who don't have a lot of team fighting.
Analog, hook-shotted. This Puck now with a Crystallis, that is some real serious right-click damage.
Yeah.
Does have buyback.
You know who's the one who taught me about, like, don't care about gold lead? It literally doesn't mean shit all.
Eternal Envy.
No, it was TI8 OG.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Doesn't mean anything, just hit your item timings.
Just hit your item timings, fight with that. If the enemy has like a bunch of single target heroes, like what's the point of gold lead?
Was that the Diffusal Gyro game? Diffusal Gyro
No,
TI?
no, that was TI9. That was TI9. That was TI8 when OG were the complete underdogs. Assumed to be last place.
Blink duel with a BKB. Hijack. Demolished in a matter of seconds, and Benny's gone deep behind the tier 4s. They're buying back en masse now. Batrider's respawning in a sec. Arrow coming through. Going to catch the Earthshakers who can't get chain stuns out. Puck going to die, though, thanks to the Phantom's Embrace. But Incubus have cleared through the barracks here. They're going to bleed a little bit. Legion Commander Jupiter takes down that building, but dies in the process. Some big targets there. Another 700 gold going to Analog from the Legion kill. 400 for FCR's Arc Warden from the Puck. And
that was 3 buybacks, though.
Yeah, it's all the
I
support
guess the
heroes,
Arc Warden
though.
didn't die. Yeah, I mean, the Arc Warden didn't die, and got some gold from that. Has a Mjolnir.
They still have Blink Echo,
1,000 something gold. Yeah. Maybe one more, you know? No, not one more. more like
7 more
they're
fights?
gonna need, yeah, 7 more fights to win the game, but I would say 3 more fights to come back into the game. They're gonna need 3 more of those. If they're going out right now, trying to smoke up while 2 heroes are dead. They don't have Blast already, but they do have the Echo. If they can catch the clock, that's a wonderful kill.
Just try and find anybody they can at this point. Force staff from Clock slides him around. Nuages gets away from a little
dead.
bit, but
Clock is
still
dead.
inside the Firestorm, and there it is. Clock is gone. And they soulbound up this troll and Mirana. They can't really go hunting for anyone, so a full retreat back by the crewmates. Go, hide in your base. The Radiant are respawning.
I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna click the Arcane Rune. They're gonna lasso the Legion Commander. Arcornin has a Force Staff, so he's gonna double Force Staff the Batrider into the tier 4s. And then they're gonna need 1 more Force Staff to Force Staff the Bat into the fountain. And then Incubus is gonna run after that Legion to save him. And the Earthshaker is gonna get like a 4-man Echo Slam on the backline.
Sounds pretty good to me. Yeah, yep. I'm down for it. Let's go, crewmates.
I formulated the plan, the team fight, how to win.
The one
Now
plan
execute it.
that can succeed.
Legit, the only way they're actually gonna win the next fight.
Yes.
If Incubus go high ground.
Especially if Incubus get this next Roshan. Like 50 seconds away. They're in position, ready for it already. Just need to keep that mid and top lane pushed back towards the Dire base. Batrider, he's already popped the Arcane Rune. Fire flying up. They've got the Legion. Right, where are the Force Staffs? Get him into tier 4s? Oh, we don't even need to. Jupiter. Burnt alive. Analog.
No, Gary. That one is the high ground defense play.
Okay.
You have to understand that, alright? This is how war strategies work.
That's just a pickoff play.
Yep, that was just a simple pick-off. Incubus just messing up, not grouping up together, staying tight on the map, giving away too much for Crewmates. Like this 30k gold lead, at 20 minutes, that was a lot. At 30 minutes, not as much. At 40 minutes, 30k gold lead is going to be, 25% less effective.
Yeah, it's not insurmountable by any means. And again, this Arc Warden and Bat, they're doing a pretty damn good job shoving out these lanes, keeping Incubus at bay, at least for the moment. And it looks like Nuage is here, going to get caught again. Doesn't force to the low ground, so with a Fisher block there and a Pit of Malice, the Flame Break pushes him low ground, but they still get the kill. As the Troll jumps in, finds the Earthshaker, Dark Rip, trying to get them out of here. Hijack, the Force Staff, he gets killed off before they get out of there, and Analog just going to get punched by Mini's puck. And with all that, Roshan has respawned, 4 heroes down for Crewmates. Aegis and Cheese could be taken here, but it looks like Benny says, sod that, I want to go high ground. Let's finish this.
Yep, I mean, they're going to have Magnetic Field, though. Gonna have to save that clone, don't let it die.
But they know there's no buyback on the 3 of them, don't they? Like, that's one buyback from Bat, but they know that Grim, Underlord, and Earthshaker are all without them for about 4 minutes. So this is just going to be a 4v2. And Clockwork, when he respawns, a 5v2. So mid-melee ranks. Down you go.
Down you go. I mean, they're going to get top as well. This guy is a maniac. Look at his Troll's damage. Crap.
With a Deso puck too. Jump in on the Arc Warden. Waiting Rift there. A BKB from Mini, but the Force Staff into the Fountain gets FCR a little bit of distance. Safe for now. Jupiter just going to duel the clone. But Mega Creeps are coming. And if we thought they had a chance when they had a couple of buildings up, that chance has dissipated pretty quickly in the past minute.
Yep. That's it. It's legit, like, impossible. And let's check Dota. Let's check Dota Plus. What's Dota Plus say?
Yeah, production. What's the win percentage on Dota Plus? Do we get a 0%er? It's a 1%er still.
Oh, it's still 1%?
Let's see if this smoke is that 1% play. Clockwork's going to pop it on the Underlord. He's under Moonlight Shadow. So a Pit of Malice, the cogs getting traded back and forth, but that allows the arrow to land from Mar. And Underlord didn't stand a chance as they do lasso the Legion up. Magnetic Field dropped. They're doing a lot of damage on the Jupiter, but nowhere near enough. Punk has found the back lines, a couple of quick little jumps in, will take down FCR, Legion's there, triple kill for Mini, and GG is cool. 41k net worth lead. An absolute handling. I mean, really? that was just straight up domination by Incubus.
Oh my god.
GG boys.
This game. Well, it's very simple, Gary. In Dota, I've said this before, the game starts at the laning stage. The draft, the laning stage, right? So if you don't draft to have good lanes, strong lanes, then this is what happens. They literally were down 8k gold at 10 minutes into a game. I don't think I've seen that in a very long time. I've seen teams be down 4k gold, and that's already like impossible to come back from. This game, if they could have better laning or set up to have better laning, they would have taken Incubus. They could have beaten Incubus because Incubus lineup, you can see that in the late game, their team fight